Bakers Oval. It's Geelong West Cricket and Football Club against Bellpost Hill. And it's the home side in front, 7-4-46. They lead Bellpost Hill, 4-7-31. And as you can see, the biggest man in local football is not back from the half-time entertainment here at Blue West, talking to a few old people he knows around the traps, so he'll be joining us shortly. And let's hope he brings a few of those cans of Coke back for himself so he can keep the... we're trying to spot him now in the crowd. Well, we can't do so, and it's the start of the third term here at Bakers Oval, round 2, match of the day, and Ronnie Brain is MIA at the moment. So the first bounce of the second half. Moranovic goes up against Savanka. Moranovic gets it. Falls towards Johnny Drysdale. Pushes out towards McPherson. Russell Scott pushes him off the ball. Handball out towards Nick Lucchino. Right next to him, Sean Lewis and McPherson. They've got the numbers now, Bellpost Hill. Kick around the corner, back into the middle. And punch away there by Travail. You might be able to see the pitches are a little bit shaky at the moment because Ronnie's just walked back into the box. Comes up towards centre half forward for the Cheetahs. David Wall now goes along. It's touched his kick off the boot, so it goes up. Big thump away by Ladder, doesn't get a hand to it. Lucchino pushed off the ball by his own man there, Brett Wigmore.
That hurt him too.
And, Ronnie, you're here with us. Fantastic.
I'm back.
You're back. My
Courtesy
God.
of Tosser. I do apologise, Joe. Tosser, I can't get a word in with Tosser.
God, that'd be a good conversation. You and him talking then, my godfather. God, was there a bucket there?
Well, he's making a comeback as well. I've nearly passed out. He's going to pull the Guernsey back on again next week. The 93 best and fairest winner.
Well, let's hope for everybody.
And I let him know that it's 97 now.
Moranovic gets his left fist to it at centre half forward for the Hill. Free kick, holding the ball.
Yeah, good tackle.
Against Lucchino, and Stossic's going to take it at centre half forward.
This guy could be anything, this bloke. His natural ability. For a big man, he's quite agile.
He's got good skills for a big man. He's...
He can't kick, though.
Oh.
He's really kicked it out of bounds. Just lays back at it a bit too much. I could fix that problem for a small fee. But...
you do everything on a commission basis these days, don't you, Ronnie? And boundary throw in. Stossic and Ladder. Savanka's there also. Thump to the front of the pack. Wigmore. Shepherded by Lucchino. Gets a little pass off towards Craig. Gets a hand to it, but can't keep it in. Good pressure.
That's touch footy there, but it worries me when they go short in defence. I mean, really, Brett would have been better off to kick the ball long to Rafchi here on centre wing and clear the ball rather than do what he did, because he didn't find the target of Craig.
Coach Ron Brain there from the commentary box. Handball back to Wigmore. So is he going to go long this time? No, he passes the ball. He hasn't listened to the coach and it's worked because he's given it to Russell Scott. He goes long towards centre half forward, down the field. Free kick, push after Scott had got rid of the ball.
Against the captain too, yeah. Morley, just a little bit effervescent, a bit late on the tackle, and he's just blown it.
You've checked up on that dictionary again at half time, haven't you, Ron? You're unbelievable. You're on fire today.
Well, Denny, quiet second quarter, but has taken a nice mark.
It's because everybody else was taking marks around him. He couldn't get his hands on the footy.
That's it. Plays on quickly, and as it's turned out, good work there. Johnny Drysdale, probably one of the better smaller men on the ground from a Bellpost Hill point of view. Got himself in front of the football and just chips it over the top nicely there to Mickey Batty. And the Bats just playing around a little bit now. Plays on left foot kick. Not a good one, but it'll bounce. And it bounces straight to the Mediterranean marvel. Quick hands. You'll get a game next week, son. Goes to the coach, and here's some footy. That man again, he's whizzing.
I watched Lucchino there. He worked off Sean Lewis beautifully from half back. Backed himself. Went to try and cover David Wall. And ended up getting the footy. So good play by him. And the ball's ended up with Wigmore now.
Well, Brett Wigmore is a marvellous man. Again, it's that salt air and sunny Bowen Heads. He was in the back pocket here a minute ago. And there he is. He's having a shot at goal. Football at its best.
Utility player extraordinaire.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits. Coming in, Wigmore.
Beautiful
He's
kick
kicked
for
one goal. He's kicked 1 goal, 1. He's kicked 2 goals, 1 now for the day. And a good start to the second half of the home side. Their 8th goal, they go to 8-4-52. They lead Bellpost Hill 4-7-31 by 21 points on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. We've been going 5 minutes in the third term. Thanks to Bannockburn Sporting Trophies. And Ron, where are they? Tell us quickly.
They're now at Cheltenham Road in Newcombe, and not as advertised in Bannockburn in our page 10. I must.
That would be that would be the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies then, and not the APCO Easy Shops, which are situated
down at Sunny Bowen Heads, East Geelong, North Geelong, South Geelong and Newcombe.
Back to the centre, Savanko gets it out. Nobody in particular can pick it up. Running through Cameron Carr, good play, handball to himself. He's also got a bit of support. Sean Lewis keeps it in front of him, then drops it. Hands over, push in the back. And it goes against Craig. No, in fact it's Harris and Sean Lewis to take the free kick. In fact it's Hancock. So Hancock from half back goes to half forward. Stossing up. Oh, good mark at the back, Savanko.
Savanko, my man. A beautiful grab at half back. And that's in contention for the mark of the year as well.
Towards the middle, Pender. Over the back, good roving Carr. Over the top to Sykes. Bit of time now. Measures a pass towards Cook, and he'll get a game next week because he's found the coach at half forward.
Cookie, looky, goes inboard to Slick. Slick over the top. Didn't carry, puts a bit of pressure on his teammate. Now an opportunity, good work, Scotty. Thumps it forward. Can the Scragger pick it up? One grab, he can. Quick hands, lovely work there to his coach. He'll get a game next week. And over the top he goes, Rathje. Nice footy. And the Cheetahs just purring nicely at the minute. Panthers need to really get the claws out. As we say, oh, the kick. The sun was in his eyes that was shining brightly, but he was good enough to take the grab. And that looks like that's that man Harris again.
It is. Andrew Harris moved to centre half forward in the second term.
He's playing at full forward in this quarter. There's a funny business going on at the Cheetah camp, isn't he?
Stewie's just keeping everybody primed and ready.
And Stewie told me he didn't smoke.
Well, I hope he doesn't.
Well, I reckon he does.
You think he's on drugs, don't you? Well, through the middle for a goal, Andrew Harris.
He's vying for the best on-ground performer here this afternoon, and that's proudly brought to us by the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies and guest video, and of course Beaumont Pies as well.
Are you on commission for Bannockburn, eh?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, David Glover, best mates with you.
Oh, he's a top man. Great trophy.
So, Harris's second goal and Geelong West's ninth. 9-4-58. They lead Bell Post till 4-7-31 on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. And we've been playing 7.5 minutes in the third term on the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock.
And the Saints are up by about 5 goals on the Pies.
And somebody's pretty happy in the sportsbook office.
Thank you very
much. Brett Ravey and somebody else.
Yours truly.
Yeah, Ron Bryan.
Thank you.
It's good to have money to throw around, I'd say. Gee whiz. Back to the centre.
One day, son.
Yeah, one day. Maranovic went on 47. Maranovic gets both hands to it. Chris Kelly towards centre half forward. Ladder on hands and knees. Yep, handball, then a tap away. Johnny Drysdale, though, chops it off. Handball to Stossick. Running at him was Russell Scott. Good handball out of Bartolo. Good exchange of handballs. Ends up with Chris Kelly, but Scotty Cowie back there again. And in the last line of defence, takes a covering mark.
Yeah, comfortably over the top he goes. McFadden, one step and goes bang. And finds the boundary line. Good footy from the Cheetahs. Defensively, finds the line. Out of bounds. Good 60 metres from the Panther goal. And the Panthers really need to get those claws out, I tell you, because they're now looking down the barrel. They're 27 points down as we see now the ball cleared well. Oh, in front again. Harrow, you champion. Plays on quickly. Rathje in the centre of the ground. Can't take the footy. Now butters up well. Feeds off the hand pass. A worm burner to Wigmore. Picked it up like a rover. Kicked well smothered there by the shaker, who got it out there, and his teammate. Oh, Scotty. Geez, I tell you what, the Cheetahs are running right.
Well, gets it onto his brother, goes back inboard to Rathje, followed it down, takes the mark, uncontested centre half forward, got Harris inboard, and also Pender. He goes long, and it's 50, is it? So it's going to be against Maranovic, and Jason Rathje will have the footy in the goal square.
I'm going to point this out to the listeners. Who was on the mark? Slick? Hancock? I think you'll find it was Slick, and, you know, you can't go over the mark.
Obviously not. The umpire's played it against him, and Rathje's in the goal square.
Yeah.
Kicking for his third goal, and he puts it straight through the middle.
Looking all right, the Cheetahs.
Well, they are. They're 10-4-64. They lead Bell Post till 4-7-31 on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
Hey, guess who's on them?
Hang on a minute. Let me guess. You probably.
Look, you blokes, one day you'll learn.
One day we will. Never to come along. We'll leave him here one day, Brett. We'll just leave him here in the box. We won't even take him home. We'll
Third
just leave
and
him here.
final quarter of football. Brought us by the Apco Easy Shops in and around Geelong. The one-stop shop that's got the lot. All the way from North Geelong, East Geelong, South Geelong, Newcombe, and of course, down in sunny Bowen Heads.
Tremendous. It'll be very sunny down there this afternoon, I think.
Your brother's come into the shop today with sunglasses on. I said, you better leave them on, son.
I bet you he has. I've got them on here too. Don't worry about that. You haven't got sunglasses, though, have you?
But I sell them by the bucket, lads. I've got it all, mate, from condoms to videos. Anything in the middle, we've got it here at Apco Bowen.
Here at Apco, we're at the Apco Easy Shop now as we speak. Back to the centre, back to the football. Free kick found by the boundary umpire, and it's going to go to Geelong West for Chris Kelly encroaching on the centre square. So Savanka high and wide towards Harris. Rove beautifully, Russell Scott shepherded beautifully by Hayden Lehman. He goes towards full forward, getting back there, taking a timely mark. His Batty relieves the pressure for the Panthers.
Yeah, good work too, and finds the Shaka in the middle of the ground there at centre half back. Chips over the top there, ball, right foot kick, his non-preferred side of his body. Not a good kick though, and allows Sadanka, and again the big fella from the Cheetahs. A wobbly old mongrel punt. It allows now the defence of the Panthers to purr and clear the ball well out to centre wing. Up they go, down she comes. No one can take the footy cleanly. He's Worsen, mops up well for the Cheetahs. Looks up the centre half foot. Rathje, that number 13 jumper. It's lucky for some. He's kick it, goal, bounces. Oh, he's bounced the wrong side. And I tell you what, that boy can play football, the red-headed bombshell from the Cheetahs.
That's not what you said in the first quarter. You said he was laying off on the wing somewhere. Geez, you change your tune quick, brain, don't you?
3 goals, 2. Off the boot of Jason Rathje.
Batty to kick in for the Panthers. Lacking options at the moment. Goes along with a wobbly drop punt towards Hancock. Scott playing for the free kick, didn't come. Savanka sits and waits. Travail comes in and chops it off. Then Rathje picks it up, only as far as Hancock again. Goes with the right foot around the corner. Cook, use of the body, can't take the mark. Stosic can't pick it up. Now he can. He's on hands and knees, taps it out. Wigmore gets tackled as he gets his kick away. Chris Kelly kicks long and high to half forward. Feldman sits and waits. Goes towards the boundary line. Close now, can't keep it in. And at half forward, we'll have a boundary throw in for the Bell Post Hill side.
In reflection, it's amazing how injuries unbalance the side's performance. David White in that first quarter for the Panthers led, marked and kicked truly for goal. Off the ground with, looks like a collarbone, and they've really struggled since he's been off the ground. Cowie! Ha-ha! Absolutely sensational. Right with a fly to the foot. He took a finger tipper, gave it to the Scrag. Left foot kick, a beauty to the coach. Sit for him. No, it won't. It's out of bounds. The slick boy comes in Mark Hancock. Happy to see the ball out of bounds now. Out of side centre wing. The sun's shining, the birds are singing, and the girls look absolutely sensational here at the backyard at Geelong West.
The blood rule is for David Wall, is it? No, it's Craig Ball. So Craig Ball is coming off with the blood rule. So play has stopped. And play has stopped at on centre wing on the outer side. McClure coming back on for the, Craig Ball, who has blood from streaming from his eye. So they'll have to fix that up before he can go back on the ground. The umpire calls time on again, so recommence play. West 10-5, the lead Bell Post Hill 4-7. Moranovic gets his left fist to it towards Feldman, over the top towards McPherson. It's still at half forward. Chris Kelly works hard for the Panthers. Ball spills free towards Johnny Bartolo. Gets it over the top to Feldman. Nearly runs into Johnny Drysdale. Then gets around too easy for the Cheetahs. Goes towards goal and has put it through. Classy goal again,
what a
Brett
great
Feldman.
Goal. Oh, that's the goal of the afternoon off the Exciter. And he kicks his second, Brett Feldman, the vice-captain of the Panthers. And poetry in motion. Jace?
Certainly is. Classy footballer, Brett Feldman. And 2 goals, 3 his return this afternoon. And Bell Post Hill 5-7-37. They trail Geelong West 10-5, 65 on the Apco Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. And we've been going 14.5 minutes in the vital third term on the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock.
Beautiful. Great crowd here too, I must say.
It's a very big crowd.
Cheaters, very big crowd witnessing this round 2 match of the day here for GDFL football. And don't forget, GDFL football is country football at its best.
Back to the centre, Savanka. Big thump away 2 towards the wing position. Goes over the back, McPherson traps it. Goes with the right boot across the ground. Neil in front, Hancock behind Travail. Falls towards Craig, can't pick it up. Tapped out, good tap out 2 to the wide open space of Scott. Just to kick off the ground towards the boundary line on centre wing. And Craig won't be able to keep it in. It's going to be a boundary throw in.
Yeah, good work, Stewie Scott. Got it out of the danger zone. He just got a foot to the footy, because otherwise it would have gone.
Thank you once again. The coaching talents of Ron Brain. You're in the wrong game, really, Brainy, I think. I think you should be in the coach's box. Free kick plucked out.
I know where I should be.
And it's... They don't take 45-year-olds at Grace McKellar, do they? Moranovic goes towards centre-half forward. Ladder takes the mark.
Should be 6 foot under.
6 foot. Ladder at half-back.
Strong constitution.
Is that what it is? Fair enough. Goes towards Ratchie. Can pick it up. Travail puts the pressure on. Gets the handball away. Stewie Scott. Nobody in support. Hancock to Travail. Gets around Ratchie. Handball. Out wider. Renfree. Over the top, Bartolo. Goes long now with the right boot towards centre-half forward. Stossic's got the sit. The big man can't take the mark. Cowie roves beautifully. Free kick found.
Justin Ladder didn't take his eyes off the ball.
Had
used
the front
his
position.
Bulk, to the advantage of being in front and gets the free kick.
Ladder at half-back now on the outer side. Goes long, looking for Neil. Can't take the mark. Oh, Rove superbly off the pack by Stewie Scott. Couple of bounces, then loses the footy at centre-half forward. Support coming from Hayden Lehman. Goes to the left boot around the corner. Good vision. Ken Denning, Ingwerson could raffle it. Look at Russell Scott running into the pocket.
Ken Denning won't kick it.
You mean kick it to Russell? No, you kick for goal. Well, you've just shattered him because he has. And a good mark too. Batty was coming at pace there.
Heard him. Just made a liar of me, Ken Denning.
He did.
Obviously, he's changed in his attitude. Used to be a real prolific goal kicker.
He's wearing a bigger number if I remember.
Sorry, mate. That looks like
Nathan McClure, I would think.
That is that.
Who did come on with what looked to be a bit of an injury and obviously not too good. So Craig Ball comes back on after being off with a blood rule. And Russell Scott will have a shot for goal from 20 metres out, 45-degree angle. And it's pretty close. We wait on the goal umpire. He says it's all clear. Another goal for the Cheetahs. And Russell Scott's second.
Now, Jace.
No.
With Nathan McClure.
No, he can't come back on. That's the question you were going to ask, wasn't it?
Thank you.
Not through interchange. Didn't go through interchange, so I think the rule is that he's not allowed to come back on. And he looks in a bit of distress over there, so I don't think he'd be in any fit state to come back on the ground anyway. 11-5-71 Geelong West. Bell Post till 5-7-37 Apco Easy Shop. Third quarter scoreboard, and they're carrying Nathan McClure around the boundary line to the rooms, so we probably won't see any more of Nathan McClure this afternoon.
Third and vital quarter of football here, round 2, GDFL match of the day. And don't forget, GDFL football is country football at its best here at the backyard, Bakers Oval.
Savanka up with Bartolo in the end in the ruck. Falls towards McPherson and Russell Scott. Scott gets a kick away towards centre-half forward. Penders there. And also Ingwerson. Comes out towards Ratchie. Big thump away. Batty leads in the race from full forward and gets away from Denning. Goes long with the right boot towards the middle of the ground. Bartolo, Savanka falls towards Feldman. Keeps it in front of him. Free kick found hold. And it's going to go to Brett Feldman right in the middle of Bakers Oval.
He played for it well. And that's the experience coming out there, Brett Feldman. Hand passes. Umpire said not behind your mark. I don't believe that.
Technical.
He played on. It's just
good mark.
Stozic. Looks up. Nice kick too. Again, Yannick in front of Cook. Could have held him, but no, said the umpire. Yannick, I'm pretty impressed with this young bloke. Yannick, he's played a pretty good game since coming on. Picked on the bench. Obviously wants to make sure that he's in the 18 next week. And if Scott is listening to this tape, which I'm sure he is, give the kid a go.
Moranovic, uncontested at the ruck contest. Comes towards Russell Scott, shepherded. But good pressure by Moranovic. But it's a free kick down the field. Free kick down the field. It's going to go to McFadden for a late tackle on Scott. So He goes towards Rathje, who's a couple of paces in front of Cameron Carr, but can't take the mark. Close to the boundary line, kept in, around towards Stewie Scott Pender. Shepherds for him. Scott just puts it out in front of Ingwerson, but running back there, Sykes, and also Cameron Carr. He's Cameron Carr, left foot kick around the corner towards McPherson. He can't trap the ball though. Rathje, slick hands to Russell Scott. Left foot kick, measures it towards Denning, puts it up for the big man. Tried to tap it down towards Harris, couldn't do so. Hancock, fresh air shot at centre half back. Renfrey over the top of Bell Post Hill. And umpire Beattie will come in and bounce the ball at centre half forward for the Cheetahs.
Just a little bit more aggression shown at the ball by the Cheetahs this quarter, and not the man, which I think the Panthers are falling down in. Seeing the umpiring decisions against them.
Bounce down. Moranovic towards Bartolo, Ingwerson, and also Hayden Lehman in there, but another bounce.
16 minutes gone of this third and vital quarter of footy. Brought to us by Bannockburn Sporting Trophies. Pam and Dave Glover out there at Newcombe. Umpire's taken a tumble, but he's been helped up there by Brett Wigmore. You'll be right, son.
Oh, I don't know whether he is. He's struggling a bit there, umpire Beattie.
He has had a crook back.
Well, Bell Post still haven't been too fortunate with their injured players today. We could have an injured umpire as well. Three of their best, McClure, Lewis and White off the ground with injuries.
Definitely unsettled them. Three of their better players.
So a boundary throw in at half forward for the Cheetahs on the outer side. Pender gets it down, rove beautifully. Russell Scott goes towards full forward. Batty back there, tries to tap it towards Cameron Carr and also the behind post. Carr gives it back to Batty, so cool in a crisis situation there. Goes towards centre half back, running through. Good play, Renfrey. Then he gets wrapped up too high though against Pender, and Renfrey to take it at centre half back.
Renfrey's kick though wobbles off the boot, drops short, and Brett Wigmore doesn't mind it because he's come right into the heart of the backyard here at Baker's Oval. Takes a timely mark. Cowie up the centre wing. What's he doing up there? Goes inboard. Good hand pass to Harris. Back to Cowie. Don't say Cowie's going to kick a goal. He has. The fullback has created history here at Baker's Oval. He's kicked the goal.
Hasn't a fullback ever kicked a goal before, Ronnie? Well, Scotty, during pre-season, played at full forward, kicked 7 and 6, and started last week at full forward. Wanted to get back to fullback, but obviously had a bit of a feel for it there and wanted to get back in on the action. So the 12th goal for the Cheetahs, 12-5, 77, 40-point leaders over Bell Post Hill 5, 7:37 up Easy Shop, third quarter scoreboard.
Yeah, very, very, well, it's uplifting. It's team morale is high.
You could be awake for the last quarter after that.
I reckon the way I'm going, I will be. But the Panthers will bounce back. Don't you worry about that.
Scott around the corner towards half forward. Lehman can't take the mark. Rathje kick off the ground. Him and Carr going at it now. Cameron Carr slung off the ball. Free kick holding the man. Well played for, then played on. Got rid of the ball. Sykes runs at Harris. Handball over to Bartolo's okay. Running past Renfrey coming at him. Neal gets his kick away. In towards the centre. Feldman over his head. Stosic. Look at him. Picks it up beautifully. Tried to get the hands away to Feldman. He runs through the middle of the pack. Then gives it back towards Bartolo. So good play in the middle of the ground, Bell Post Hill. Bartolo, right foot kick around the corner. 2 against 1, up at the back. Good mark too. And that's a Scott again. That's Russell.
Good grab, wasn't it?
It was. And brotherly love again. Finds his twin brother and the coach, Stewie. He goes into the middle of the ground. Paul kick though. Feldman can sit and wait and take the easiest of marks on the chest. So in the middle of the ground. He goes towards Wall. Can't take the mark. Roved at the front, Sean Lewis. Good work. Left foot kick. Down the field against Lucchino. And it's going to go down the field for a Bell Post Hill free kick. And it's going to be David Cook to take the free kick. Right in the forward pocket in front of the social club rooms here.
Well, this will be a great goal now. Now, Cookie's really going to pull one out of the bag here. He needs to play on and bring it around. But I tell you what, I think you'll find he's popped it through. The goal umpire has a good look at it. Yes! Great goal! Looky. Here comes Cookie, and a very handy 6-pointer for the Panthers.
So, a badly needed goal for the Panthers. They're 6-7-43. They trail Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club 12-5-77 on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. A difference of 34 points in this GDFL match of the round. And we see Chris Wilkie coming on the ground for Geelong West. And going down to the forward line. So back to the centre, Savanka and Moranovic, who've had a pretty good tussle this afternoon. The big man gets up, gets it towards Bartolo. Good roving, tackled though by Ingwerson. Craig running through without the footy. Renfrey's there, been pretty impressive in this quarter.
Played well.
Goes towards centre half forward, getting back, taking a good mark. Stewie Scott, he's everywhere this afternoon. And Stewie Scott to relieve the pressure for his side.
Plays on quickly now at centre half back. Brings it to the members' side of the ground. Looks for his brother Russell. Back of the pack. Takes a beauty. Wastes no time. Plays on quickly. Dragged though as he kicked the footy. And a nice mark taken there for the hill. And that's Craig Ball. Looks to Kelly. Oh, rubber chest. Bounces off his chest. Now he's Wurzen. Back to Zadenka. He's kicked the centre half forward. Punched away. Good work from Slick Hancock. Over the top he goes. Good support there from Ball. And Ball now's kicked up there to half forward. A bit of a scrubby old kick. Scott tripped. Play on's the call. Wall over the top. Good unselfish football. And Stosic from 35. Oh, he blasts away, the big fella. Should have done, mate, a better fist of that, Jason Doherty, offline.
Well, he had Brett Feldman running past as well, but I don't think he could have given it to Brett. He was a bit far in front of him. He had to kick it quickly. There was a couple of Cheetahs players bearing down on him, but should have probably done better than that. And registers the 8th behind for Bell Post, still 6-8-44. They trail Geelong West 12-5-77 on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
And the goal kicker, extraordinaire, and fullback, legend in his own lunchtime, Scotty Kakawi, to bring the ball back in the play now for the Cheetahs. What a marvellous exhibition. It's been a beautiful kick straight down the middle is the shortest way home. Looks for Sadanka, loose ball at ground level. The quick kick though from that Bell Post Hill player, well marked, and the Cheetahs go into attack. Stewie Scott shows Sean Lewis the footy, and yeah, the older than you comes in now, just chips it up looking for Harris. Back of the pack, Harris door should have been paid the mark for mine. Hands and knees good enough there to Wilkie. On board to Russell Scott. Held without the football against you, Cameron Carr. And Russell Scott will get the free kick.
Good example, coach, good example. Talking to the crowd. Great example. Good example.
Well, emotions running higher at the moment, Chase, you're right.
I was just listening in, that's all. Just a bit of coach-visitor talk back. Stewie's probably pretty happy at the moment. He's 33 points up, so he'd probably like to do a bit of commentary while he's out there, Stewie.
Look at that. I'd like to do that.
Denning, right foot kick. Oh, it's a pretty good kick from that pocket too. And a goal too, Ken Denning. So his first goal this afternoon. And Geelong West 13th. 13-5-83. Bell Post still 6-8-44 on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. And it's pretty close to siren time for three quarter time. We've been playing 27.5 minutes on the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock. And I think we may have to apologise this afternoon, because I reckon number 10 all day has been Mark Guthrie, I reckon.
It could have been too.
And I reckon that number 4, who's just come on, is McFadden.
Okay, well, Mark Guthrie won't like the tape, but, well...
Probably wouldn't have bought one anyway. He probably doesn't like us. But anyway, that's another story. Savanka out of the middle, goes towards McFadden. He might get his first kick, and we'll actually give him one this time. He goes short to Wilkie. Takes the mark at centre half forward. Nobody on the mark. Goes wide towards Denning. And Denning can't take the mark. Roved at the front by Hancock. Runs onto it. Cameron Carr works back inside. Handball to Moranovic. Good work, Cameron Carr, because he worked back towards Moranovic and got the handball back. Illick towards half forward. Cowie there also running through Ladder. Good play. Played pretty well at centre half back this afternoon. A new role for Ladder. Goes long towards Rathje. Takes a mark on the wing. Moranovic standing the mark. Rathje. Wobbly old kick off the boot. Goes over the head of everyone. And at the back standing there, Scott gives it to Harris. Or wrapped up by Renfrey. Dropping the ball. No free kick. Walls there though. Can kick it wide towards Kelly. Measures the pass towards him. Lakino coming at pace, can't grab the ball. Cowley, good work. Worked hard, nobody in support though. Ingwerson's there. Handball over the top wide towards Wigmore on the boundary line. And the boundary line wins that contest. It's going to be a boundary thrown in between wing and half forward, the Cheetahs attacking.
Well, Gavin still working pretty hard, isn't he, at the base of the packs for the Cheetahs. As is Denka. Over the back of the pack, there was Stewie Scott. Ground level low, Shaka McPherson to Cowie in front though of his opponent in Illick. Hand passes the ball as he was tackled. Johnny Drysdale, he'll do something with it nicely, and he does, and finds the big fella Illick. Plays on back to Drysdale, left foot chip up looking for Feldman in front, and takes a great grab.
Have a shot from there, Brett. Have a shot.
Feldman, he's kicking from 40 metres, directly in front. Shouldn't have too many problems with distance. Accuracy is the only question. Feldman, he's kicked. Let's have a look. 2 goals, 3 this afternoon. The drop punt. It floats. It's coming back nicely. 3 goals, Brett Feldman.
So a good kick, Brett Feldman. 3 goals, 3 this afternoon in his return. And Bellpost Till 7-8-50. Trail Geelong West 13-5-83 on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. So they're just keeping themselves just in it, just a little bit.
Oh, they certainly are.
You just never know.
Well, legs are going to be an important thing in this final quarter, but don't forget this third one, the important one. Bought was by APCO Easy Shops, the one-stop shop that's got the lot. North Geelong, East Geelong, South Geelong, Newcombe, and of course, Sunny Bowen Heads.
Back to the centre, Maranovic and Savanka. Favours Savanka, gets it down. Scott and Bartolo coming off his wing. Travalo. Oh, geez, the dust comes up from the centre cricket pitch area. Goes towards Sean Lewis at half forward. Good tap onto Feldman. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. He gets past Cowie. The ball goes towards Cook and full forward. And also the boundary line. It wins. And it could be three-quarter time by the time the boundary umpire gets around there. He's
been caught with his pants down.
He's been sitting on the wing, I think, having a bit of a rest, and he's had to run all the way around to the goal, to the behind post, and throw the ball in.
Time check shows 22.5 minutes gone of this third and vital quarter. APCO Easy Shops and, of course, Bannockburn Sporting Trophies bringing you this third term. Great work, Russell Scott there. Breaks through half back, goes out wide, straight to the boundary, and finds it. It's now out of bounds. Right half forward flank. Good 60 metres now from the Panther goal. Latter doing battle with Maranovic. Maranovic in front. Well done to Bartolo. But Bartolo's kick under pressure off the side of the boot that's out of bounds on the full. Cowie takes it. Plays on straight away. Changes direction. Great football, Cowie. That's the reason why the Cheetahs are in front. They've got an attacking defence. Last line of defence. Hand pass. Now, that was Mark Guthrie. We do apologise. Listed in the program as 30, wearing number 10. That now Guthrie's hand pass intercepted. Illick screws it back. Danger for the Cheetahs, I tell you. And 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Into time on in this third quarter. And the Panthers are back.
They're 8-8-56 Bellpost Hill. Geelong West 13-5-83 on the APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. So it's back to 27 points. Close to siren time here for three-quarter time. So, well, another quick one. And it could be the difference. Waiting for the ball to come back now. So, Illick kicked 2 goals. He's replaced David White, who went off with a shoulder injury in the first term. So, he replaced White. In fact, Cook's at full forward now. And Illick at centre half forward. Scott Cowie has followed him up to centre half back.
Robbie Beattie, the central umpire now with the footy. Bounce down, a good one as well. Maranovic doing well at the centre bounces as the siren sounds to terminate a very entertaining third quarter of football here for round 2. GDFL footy for 97. And I'm sure Jason Doty will enlighten us with goal kickers and three-quarter time score here this afternoon.
Three-quarter time, Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club. The home side lead 13-5-83. At 27-point leaders over Bellpost Hill, 8-8-56 at the final change. The goal kickers for Geelong West, Rathje has 3, Andrew Harris 2, Russell Scott 2, and singles to Stuart Scott, Ken Denning, Gavin Ingwerson, and Scotty Cowie. For Bellpost Hill, Brett Feldman has 3, Mick Ellick 2, and singles to Sean Lewis, David Wall, and David Cook. Some of the better players, Ron, in that third term.
Well, for the Cheetahs, you can't help but go past the captain coach for mine in Stuart Scott. He was everywhere. I'm going to throw in Cowie. You've got to. He was brilliant, kicking a goal in that third and vital quarter. Russell Scott, brilliant. I also like a number of other players in the Geelong West side in that term. I'll give mention to my probably best man on the ground to date, my most consistent player, Gavin Ingwerson. I thought his performance has been terrific all day. Ken Denny came into the game there. Brett Wigmore, well, he's been a very steady campaigner right throughout the day, and as you said there, have a look at him. Toss is here. We're going to get the camera on Toss because Toss is going to make a comeback. Hang on, Tosser. We're going to get the camera on you, son, because we're going to be watching this tonight. And here he is, the legend in his own lunchtime. Have a look at him. Toss Udnell is making a comeback next week for the Cheetahs. The 1993 best and fairest man. And a lovely shot there by Jason Doherty. And there's the man, Toss Udnell himself, who got me in all sorts of strife, being late back from the half-time huddle. And I must congratulate the girls from the Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club. A lovely half-time entertainment, and was enjoyed thoroughly by yours truly. But yeah, nice work there, Jason. That's obviously very close, and I look a bit bigger than what I normally am. But I'm sure you'll fix that problem, and he has. And there's an opportunity for you to just go back the other way, mate, where you were, and it'll come up nicely. But keep going more. Keep going. That's lovely. Now we can see you when you sit down. Is that you here?
That's me.
There you are. Oh, I've mucked it up again. But that's all right.
Ron, you're an idiot, and we all know that. There we go. Well, let's go to a break anyway. It's 13-5 to 8-8. You see the score on the screen. We'll be back with all the final quarter action after this on Guest Video.